What's up, folks? Hope everybody's having a kick-ass Friday. You know what will make it even more kick-ass? I turned off this awesome blasting metal music and instead played some Japanese RPGs with very botched translation. I think that would just be a grand old time. So let's do that. Here comes the botch. Oh, that's a nice scene. This must be because of what happened at the end of the last chapter. You get to see the resort at sunset. It's actually really well done. I actually think I'd have appreciated it more without the little pixelated mist going through there. I think if it was just a still frame shot, it would have been perfect. Just exquisite. And it has been a few days since we've actually played this. So I've got to remember what the heck I'm doing. Last time on Japanese Game. Okay, we were looking for books. And we've already obtained the book from the mine because that boss almost killed me and it just came out of nowhere. Who'd have thunk it? Boss is just appearing in a mine. We need to talk to a Mr. Alfred here in Armorica Village. I do not know who that is, so I'm gonna talk to everybody until I find out. Sorry, but unfortunately you can't beat me in purchasing it. You told us after the festival you're going on holiday. Oof. Already with the slip of the tongue. It seems you've resumed business. You can call it a holiday. It was in order to rest my body. Fortunately, I've recharged my batteries. From now on, I'll dedicate myself to doing even more trades. Isn't that the worst part about holidays and vacations, though? Is that you always have to work twice as hard when you come back because everything's just out of whack. This is not Old Man Alfred. This is Old Man Rewar. Gonna give you an extra jar of honey for free. Wow. That's just good trade. Good trade. I'm just a former unemployed person who had 0 achievements at the festival anyway. Oh, well, you're employed now, so it's 1 achievement. Congratulations. You've really done it. Moving right along. I don't believe any of those kids would be an Old Man Alfred. I've been fooled before. That's Donald. This is the reward because humans caught those dogs that were pretending to be divine wolves. Pretending? Tio's here, I'll just call him up. Just hit the dog whistle and just bring him on over. Is it the mayor? Maybe the mayor? Or the chief? I'm sorry. No, that's Tolta. Talked with Derek about the village future. He insists on saying he wants to have the village grow no matter what. More than necessary tourists came for their greed, and many problems arose. What do I have to do with Derek? Don't know. You're Derek. When I ran a store at the anniversary festival, tourists came to the village too. That was suddenly unexpected. Have to think about a new way to do things. Would Alfred be hiding in a shed? Nope, only treasure chest here. It's very lonely and open. How terribly unfortunate for treasure chest. Maybe it's the innkeep? Are you an Alfred? No, you're a Gofen. Seems that Miss Aretha and her child staying on a room on the 2nd floor have really come to like the village. They've been staying here for a long time. I'd gladly welcome if village people increased. You want them to just take up your room forever? Are you Alfred? You're Alfred. Oh, you guys. If I remember correctly, you guys are the cops that searched the ancient battlefield before. You need something from me? The truth is today we accepted a request from a librarian. We want to collect from you the book which loan term has expired, but do you have any idea about it? Oh, so that's what you need. I, of all people, was careless. Please wait a moment and I'll bring it to you. Could you possibly have lost it? No, I don't think that's it. ghosts. Where could it have gone? Oh, that's right. That book you borrowed the other day. Do you have it? Come on, that one. That one. You said you wanted to read it, so I lent it to you. Oh, that book. I did indeed borrow it. Please wait a moment. Did you cook it? So you subleased the library book, huh? How negligent. I'm ashamed. Normally, I almost never do such a thing. At any rate, I've got many books to read. It just slipped my mind. Also, Gofen, did you find the book? It's not here. Could you possibly have lost it? No, please wait a moment. I'll do my best to remember. Got it. If I remember correctly, I lent it out by mistake after being badgered by a customer. Oh no! What? Subleasing? As you might expect, we didn't foreshadow something like that. That aside, this is unbelievable. And who might you have lent it to? When I lent it to is Elkin, who's always tinkering with the orbital truck near the village entrance. Please forgive me. Now that you've lent it out, it can't be helped. Let's go talk to Elkin, who has probably lent it out to 3 other more people. Are you Mr. Elkin? Do you need something with me? We're from the cops. Truth is, we need to speak with you. Fade to black, everything's explained. I certainly did borrow that book. You have it now? Actually, you see, I lent it out. You're kidding. This is getting worse and worse. It is a book people would want to borrow that much. I wonder what kind of book it is. I'm terribly sorry. I was requested to lend it with such zeal and enthusiasm. I lent it out against my better judgment. I thought he would have returned quickly, so it hadn't become that much of a bother. Please calm down. If you've already lent it out, then it can't be helped. And to whom did you lend it? To Mr. Donald, a farmer. He should be in the house next to Rior General Store. Can't be helped. Shall we go collect it? Okay. So since I've already spoken to half the town, I know some of these people now. So Donald is in here. Do you have the freaking book? I'm your man. Need something? From the cops. Actually, we need to speak with you. I would explain they were here to collect the overdue book. So you've come to collect that book, huh? If that's the case, I suppose I need to apologize. You can't me. Don't be so irresponsible. Well, I didn't exactly sublease it, but I was reading on a break from my farm work, but I just wonder where it ran off to. Somehow it seems I've lost it. Oh no. Do you have any idea where it might be, such as the last place you were reading it? Yeah, right over there. It's the shed standing in the apiary in front of the elder's house. I was reading it there, and before I knew it, it had disappeared. I'm truly sorry. Look, it's anywhere. It seems it's in that hut. We'll go check it out. I knew it. Mr. Treasure Chest was holding out. He was hiding it the whole time. Such evil from Mr. Treasure. Archon Shield fan book obtained. Got the library sealed, there's no mistake. This is the overdue book Mr. Alfred borrowed. Thank goodness we found it. Even so, to think it was an Archon Shield fan book. Certainly seems pretty rare. Guess the fact that everyone wants to read it can't be helped. Rather, even I would want to borrow and not return it. Please borrow it after we've returned it to the library. Book obtained. Next is somebody at the hospital, right? Wow, that's a lot of text. Miss Flora, an intern working at St. Ursula Medical Hospital. So it's one of the interns. Let's see what we've got. Hop up in my military vehicle. Military vehicle. You're not an intern. Wait, are you an intern? No, you're a nurse. Freshen up and be brisk. Oh. It's been a very long time since I've come to the hospital. Since the wolf monsters incident, I've patrolled around the area. Saying it like this seems you never get ill, Sergeant. Of course, after I've joined the Guardian Force, I've always paid attention to keep in good condition, not even get a small illness. That's admirable. Best thing is to never have anything to do with hospitals. If something happens, please have a consult immediately. There are illnesses you can't do anything about alone. You're not an intern. You're an intern, but you're not the one I'm looking for. You're speaking some gibberish to me. I don't understand any of that. Yep. Yep. Wait. Yep. Yep. Nope. Oh. That intern's doing well for herself. Unfortunately, she is not the droid I'm looking for. We will go to YPEZ floor. Thanks, translator. You're not an intern, you're a patient. Why are they all sitting up in the bed? It's very awkward. Congressman Gibble is hospitalized in a private room on the 3rd floor. However, lately he was drunk and came inside the nurse's station saying to make him company. The head nurse came back at once and kicked him out. Honestly, could he have mistaken the nurses for hostesses or something? Oh no. I feel like Shizuku has become a lot more cheerful as of late. She happily told me she's made a friend. I'm glad for her. They say a friend is a treasure for life. Uh-huh. Oh, more patients just sitting up awkwardly. Let's try the 3rd floor. I mean the YRE square Z floor. Ding dong. Oh, good for that point. Very good. Glad to hear you got what you wanted. Are you this guy? Yep. It's completely unbelievable. Why'd I have to be kicked out just for entering the nurse's station for a moment? For some reason, I can't defy that head nurse. Well, yeah. I mean, probably shouldn't have been there. Alright, we'll go talk to Shizuku. Oh, Lloyd, welcome. Ah, good morning. Good morning, you two. Shizuku, thanks for the other day. For making friends with Kia, I mean. Think nothing of it. I should be thanking you. How is Kia? She's doing so well that it's troubling us. She has fun running around all day. Though as always, we've no clue about her memories. Is that so? Please tell Kia this. I'm coming to play with you sometime. Understood. We'll give you a warm welcome then, too. Not the droids I'm looking for. Where is this freaking medical intern? You're a nurse. Apparently I've randomly been taught how to make a burger. I'm not gonna argue with it. Oh, so the lady I was talking to before that sleeps too much was the one that was sleeping there before. Let's see. I'm at a loss as to where I need to go. You don't say. No intern here, just a monster-proof fence. So glad they had that in reserve. That's not where I need to go. Oh, it's a bracer. Monsters are becoming stronger. Ah, you must be. Yes. The last person in the entire complex. We're the cops. Come to collect your overdue book according to a library's request. Oh, so that's why you're here. I really want to return it, but... Yes, well, I often carry out the medicine books in the research building reference room and study here. Seems I slipped in the library book on the bookshelves when I put them back in the reference room. When I realized it, I had lost track of exactly where I'd put it. Scatterbrain. If that's the case, it can't be helped. I, too, often lose track of where I put my gravure books. I feel like you're strange on that regard, Mr. Randy. Anyway, the overdue book is on the shelves in the reference room, correct? No mistake about it. I'm deeply sorry, but I wonder if you could search for it. The reference room is in the research building in the middle of the hospital roof. We've been to the research building before. We know the place. Shall we go there and search? Onward. Finding the book. I feel more like an errand boy than I ever have before. This is the reference room. Somehow it seems Miss Flora got the overdue book slipped in among the shelves on these. That's a lot of books. Do we know which book it is? Since a glance, there's so many. It's expected this will be difficult. What a waste of time. We have no choice but to look over the place with a fine-tooth comb. But it seems difficult. Let's give it our best shot. I'll help you too. Overdue book, Miss Flora Bard isn't here. Not here. It's not there. It's not there. It's not there. It's not there. Effective use of 5 minutes obtained. Well, that took less than 5 minutes. Hey, Kirito! What's going on? We're searching for needles in a haystack and apparently finding them. Yes, it has the library's stamp on it. There's no mistake, this is the book Miss Flora borrowed. We did it, everyone! We found the book! And all these other books! Ah, you just woke up? Oh, I'm actually jealous. I wish I could wake up at almost 6 in the afternoon. Damn long nap. I don't remember if you were there for the stream that Sheppy had where I dozed off in the chair. I think that was Wednesday when I had the day off. Because I woke up earlier than I usually do to go to work for some reason. Anyway, with this, we've collected it. Shall we be going? That was mildly embarrassing. I woke up, I'm like, oh no. I've slept through part of Sheppy's stream. What am I doing? It's like, I couldn't have been that bored. I don't know if you're caught up with what I'm doing here, so... I'm not sure if you've seen everything and are completely caught up. Usually sleep through the first half of his streams, huh? West Crossbell Highway. Well, we'll start from... yeah, Crossbell City West exit. I'm leaving the car parked on the west exit. I need to remember that. I'll save because I'm going to be in a fight shortly. I want to test something. What is that big monster? Ah, it hit me. I don't know what this one is. Maybe I shouldn't have been playing around. Oh my lord, what is this? It's giant hands with Hydra heads. What is this monster? Where did this come from? Level 31? What is going on? It's immune to Earth. Where did these come from? Okay. Definitely can't play around with those. It's immune to Earth. You missed the first 20 minutes of this stream? If so, you haven't missed anything. It was just me running around collecting books. I meant like the other streams, so you at least have sort of caught up with the story. Because the last stream I did was pretty much just story the whole way. Like, there was an intermission between chapters that was really long. Wait, why did that not... Okay, whatever. That was aimed at him, wasn't it? I guess I should have been a little more careful with how fast I aimed it. Oh well. Big water attack. Or when you just need all the water. Grand impact. Oh my god! That was too much. Okay. I don't like these guys. I really don't like these guys. Really don't like these guys. He's gonna get an attack before this goes. Ugh. That thing looks like a hand. It's a hand with Hydra heads. I'm not really sure how they pulled that one off, but I wasn't gonna argue with it, I guess. Hail Hydra. For the glory of Hydra. Oh, is Ely actually going to come in and help out? Oh, no, don't do that again. Oh. Ah, Ely got sniped by the counterattack. She doesn't get to help out after all. That thing was crazy. Like, where did that come from? Are all the enemies? What's getting pinged on my map? Oh, those are enemies getting pinged on the map. That's a lot of enemies. Now, let me go back and get my health back. I can always just rest in the car. That was crazy. Like, was that supposed to be a regular enemy? Did they change all the regular enemies? I don't remember this guy before. I'm not used to that attack. No, they didn't change all the regular enemies. Maybe it's a bad spike. They didn't change all big spike. Yeah, they didn't change everything because there was still that low-level enemy there. Oh, I see. So Randy has to be in the lead for me to get his bonus from Heaven's Eye so that I can see enemies on the minimap. That's actually kind of stupid. I don't like that. Well, I guess Randy will be in the lead then. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's annoying. His attack's not that easy to hit with either. slow. Yeah, see, these are just regular enemies. I don't know what was up with that one guy at the start there. I don't know what happened there. Anyway. There's another one. What's the deal? Another. I don't want to fight him. Oh. That one was running away. I knew I could finish it off. Am I on... What? This is West Crossbell Highway. One of these is going to be the boss enemy. Is this... No, I can't fight this yet. Need to be 35 to handle that. I'm only at 28. Knock him out. Yeah, Kirito, if you didn't see the VOD and the whole thing that happened with Kia, then you might get a little confused partway through here. Whenever she comes back up. Where is this monster I'm looking for? Another one of these guys. Oh, it shows me all the monsters on the map too, huh? That's not what I'm looking for. A lot of them over here. What's going on here? Is that him? Oh my lord, I am scared to even find out. Look at this thing! That's got to be what I'm looking for. That thing's huge! What am I gonna do to that? Holy crap! Okay, that hurts. Hold on. Get the call. Alright, so you can stat down it. It's immune to earth, weak to wind. I feel like because the other thing had an AoE attack, I need to spread out. So let's have Randy go hit that one so that we're spread out a little. I'm actually going to have, because she's going to be casting the whole time, I'm just going to have her get completely the hell out of here. Oh man, the basic attacks can stun me. Hit them both with that. I got so much health. My god. Healy's about to get a support turn. Oh, man. Priest bullet. Ah, that'll help. Wait, no. Ah, he didn't get cured, though. I was going to steal the critical, but he didn't get cured. Needs to get that status effect off. She's about to get a double turn. The net doesn't quite reach both. Ah, you can delay him. Okay. That's the trick here. That guy's never getting a turn again. Grand impact. Ooh. They're still too close together. There we go. That ought to do something. Is he ever going to get out of that? Keep him slowed. Ah, he got stunned again? Really? I need him to get out of that. He doesn't have enough to do anything else. Can he... He's gonna get stunned after this turn. There we go. This ought to do something. Get that status off so he gets the crit turn. Just gonna have to slow roll it. I don't hit these guys very hard at all. At least only one of them gets a turn ever again. I could just chain it forever if I can kill one of them. Like they'll never ever get another turn. Yeah, big damage. I can finish this one off. That other one's not getting another turn. I do need to refresh Calamity Claw, though. You can go ahead and cast Calamity Claw now. Let's delay this one. The other one's probably not going to make it this next turn, so... That team rush is about to come in. Let's get him. Got one. Alright, now for him to never ever take another turn. Because Noel's crafts are stupid. And possibly cheating. Doesn't matter how big your health bar is if you don't ever get to play the game. Sit down, buddy. Yeah. Got him. I'm gonna keep going forward because I'm gonna go to the bus stop and use that to get back to town. That Earth Sabbath. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's make this real easy on us. When in doubt, empty the magazine. Oh yeah, the regular ones can't be speed down. The boss can be speed down. That... okay. That doesn't make any sense at all. Big ol' laser! Ah, you can't even move down them. Big boy damage. That's just so they all get hit. Kill him. Oh yeah, there were 2 battles to this. At least they keep their stat effects, and these are no-level enemies. Yeah. That was easy. The chain battle actually made it worth a lot more XP. I do want to fight one more thing now, because they've just about leveled up. What? Very Etsubic Tomato Man. Okay. Lots of missing in there, but they are dead. Interesting. Two experience. Huh. Okay, so it can't just be any old enemy. Like this handman. Oh, come on. I hit him. That's fine. Just line up single file for him, huh? Wait, am I seeing this right? Is Tio actually... Yeah, Tio's attack is hitting harder than Randy's. What's going on here? Also, I should have delayed him again. Whatever. It's only gonna cost me a boatload of health. Nah, they both got a... Yeah, sitting there. Okay. Easy enough. Now we got her a level up. Alright. Promise this won't be a grinding stream. We're gonna go back to the bus stop now. I just walked past it. Not grinding. If I am ever actually going to grind in this game, I will do it off stream. Because I know the combat isn't the most endearing part of the game. Go ahead and rest in the car. While it's resting, I'm getting a drink. Refreshment acquired. Now to go turn in these quests and actually go do story things. Oh, yay. Words I don't understand. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't turn the books in. I have to actually go turn the books in before I get the quest done on this. Mr. Library Man, you've caused me a great deal of trouble. Here you go. Yes, these are the ones. It seems you've recovered all 3 books properly. I've been helped by you all once again. Including last time. Allow me to say thanks. Good work. It's creepy hearing you say that, Uncle Miles. Even so, for being a support request, it was pretty hard. Stuff like this is an everyday occurrence. Anyhow, with this, our duties are complete. Yes, thanks to you all, truly. You're welcome. Now to go turn in that one. I jumped the gun a bit on that. Oh, I've been promoted. Accessory Gladiator Belt. Guys, I'm a gladiator now. What does that do? Auto CP increases automatically. I actually don't know if I should give that to him or somebody else. I feel like Noelle gets that so she can permanently slow somebody. Seems good. Alright, save the game. Boom. Has been done. What the heck am I doing? Ruins are located just off the side road that splits off the midpoint of Main's Path Tunnel. Okay. So I need to go back to the car. And I need to go to Main's Path Tunnel. Okay. Ugh, we arrived before noticing it. As expected, this road passes through the ruins on the outskirts of the mountain path, right? Yes, that's right. Past here, I think going on foot would be best. If we're ready, then let's get going. Indeed. Think this is a ruin where ghosts come out? No, things like that don't exist. Ghost! That thing's huge. I don't like this formation they have me in. I don't know what's the deal here. And I don't know that there's any way to change the formation. I need to go look. This thing's like a lot of health. Might be a real fight. Ah, man, I can't remember which one it was they were weak to. I think it was fire. That won't help me any. Getting that back attack on him, I'm getting all the turns. Ah, you can't delay him. He's gonna get one turn. He's gonna use that to smack Lloyd. Then Lloyd's gonna get immediately healed by Ely. I didn't take off the poison though. It's okay, the poison didn't hit him. Level ups everywhere. Okay. Can't quite see the enemy, but I knew it was there. Oh, this is a low level enemy anyway. Not even any reason to do the big fancy effect. Let's kill it with normal hits. He's out of there. If I'd have known it was that, I could have just hit it with something else. Ooh. Ooh. Music. Oh man, that gave me a little bit of chills. Oh. Okay, I can't break them, but they tried to run, so it can't be high level. It's not. Oh, she gains CP on turns that aren't hers? Oh man, that's quite ridiculous. We've entered the banger zone. Only the best music. Now, why did I turn around? Why in the world did it make me turn around? Oh, I need to check and see if there's a way to change formation. One XP. Wow. Clearly a chest of some sort down here. What? Game. What are you doing to me? I was clearly hitting the thing. Okay. I don't know what it's doing. It's fine. Ah, that thing can resist it too. That's no fair. Just letting you know. What were you saying? Oh. What's in the box? Multiple boxes. Bulletproof jacket. That's not really good for the level I am. That's why did it give me this? I don't need this. Some Mirage Sepith. These enemies are terribly underleveled for this area. Or either that or I'm terribly overleveled, who knows. Thanks for the nice panoramic shot. Oh, check out this crazy ruin. Oh, that enemy's running from me. Oh, okay. Camera angle's really getting to me. Oh, wait. There's a treasure chest down there. I'm coming to get you, Mr. Treasure.
I hate when the camera like flips around and like you have to press the opposite direction to go the same direction that you were going.
Oh yeah.
That's like the worst thing.
The Temple of Moon. It's like a Middle Ages ruin. Yeah, it's a nice shot, isn't it? I think something like this was on the outskirts of the mountain path. Somehow the mist has come out and it's chilly. So ghosts come out in these ruins? Not exactly ghosts, but rather strange monsters. Tio, do you sense something? I feel something like a strange fluctuation. Is it just an aerial vibration? Or is it something spiritual? A strange fluctuation. I sense it in the vicinity of the roof, where we saw the bell before. That reminds me, this ruin also has a bell tower on its roof like the Tower of Stargaze. Yeah, it looks that way. Looks the same as the one in Crossbell Central Plaza, but perhaps there's some connection. Could this be the fabled JRPG trope? That you must go to the 4 temples and collect the great artifact to save the world from impending apocalypse? Or is it just a random bell? Who knows? Could this be a random bell? Ding. This time our objective is a general search of the interior, but for now, shall we set our objective point on that bell tower? I want to try checking out what Dio was talking about. Yeah, I have no objections. Then let's hurry and head inside. Understood. Well, I can't help that. Really? Now you're being mean. Roger that. Even though they're ghosts, they're going to confront them, huh? I told you, they're not ghosts. They're just strange monsters. Right, Miss Noelle? Yeah, well. If you're that scared, you shouldn't force yourself. Coming to get you, Mr. Treasure Chest. Think I didn't see you down there. The door is shut. Crap, I can't get the treasure chest. I'll get to it later. The Temple of Moon. Just singular moon. Oh, my map is broken. Would you look at that? How's the orbit station? I don't actually need this, but I guess I'll get the, like, 100 or 200 health I'm missing back. Oop, didn't mean to smack the door. Oh. That's a nice interior. What is that? Nice statue. Hiding the statue on me, man. Check this out. It's like a right ritual place. What is this place? It looks like a chapel of some kind. Based on ancient records, this place seems to be the ancient site of a temple from the Middle Ages. The Temple of Moon. It seems something from around the same period as the Tower of Stargaze and the old fortress located deep in the ancient battlefield. That'll be the third temple to go to get the ancient relics to stop the dark apocalypse of evil and, you know, the Legion of Doom and all that. In other words, it's a ruin from roughly 500 years ago. From an era full of intense wars and chaos. The bell is ringing. The sound of the bell? They're coming. The bell is ringing, and that drew out the monsters. What the hell are those? Undead spirits? Really came out? No time to chicken out, here they come. It's freaking Ghost Rider with purple mist around him. Skullhead. Oh, it's weak to Mirage. Okay, so we're playing on this again, huh? The other elements are in. It's weak to Mirage. Are they immune to Blonde? I didn't catch if they were. They are immune to Blonde, okay. Are they immune to AT delay? No. I'm not immune to speed down either. Hit him with that good speed down. Y'all just pretend y'all don't ever get a turn again. Sounds good. They can't move, so they can't actually get in range to attack. Miss? Really? Come on. Defense down on attack, that's not good. Priest bullet. Oh, they self-destruct. Oh, come on. Yeah, self-destruct's annoying. At least I can pull cheap shit like making sure they never ever get a turn. Because AT delay is the most ridiculous thing in this entire game. In this entire series. We managed to get rid of them somehow. Ellie, are you alright? Yes, I think. Speaking of which, what were those just now? They definitely look like undead spirits, alright. They disappeared along with the discomforting light around them. Furthermore, the 3 high-level elements are indeed having a profound effect around here. There might be a reason why this ruin has become a spiritual location. Spiritual location, huh? Now that you mention it, the bell on top of the chapel rang just now. Could it have been sounded by goat? Stop! It probably rang because of the wind. Yeah, has to be that. You sure are in desperate denial, milady. It's not that I don't understand how you feel, but based on our current combat strength, we should be able to continue with our exploration. Sergeant, should we push forward? Yes, please. I guess we have no choice but to go then. At least our attacks are effective against them. Good goddess, I start to get the feeling we're exploring a haunted mansion or something. Can't interact with the statue in any way. Anything out here? No. The staircase and what appears to be 2 doorways. Oh. Hey, it's enemies from 3rd. Wait a minute. It's enemies from 3rd. Hold on a minute. If these guys are from 3rd, that means they came from Phantasma. So that's what's going on here. Okay. We're getting somewhere then. I bet I knocked him out of it. That definitely knocked him out of it. You missed. Ah, Tio's getting a kill turn. So it doesn't even matter about Chaos Brand being Mirage. It's just gonna die to the kill turn. Oh, no, it didn't actually die to it. Okay. Well, make me look bad then, why don't you? Still, this does hit them abnormally hard, so still use it. Ah, got them all. Alright, the benefit of having Randy up front is negated by the fact that I can't use his attacks worth of crap. And apparently that guy just brushed this whole thing off. But there's only one guy, and I can just make him vanish. Bye. Bye. Oh man, that was great. I like that. Oh, check out this absolute unit. Dullahan. Walk up into battle like slap, you're in another dimension. Oh, made him blow up way over there. Yeah, that wasn't very threatening. Got him. Shot him dead. Re-dead. Mm-hmm.
It was in one of the vents of the place before.
It was in one of the what?
The vents of the place.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you got it out. Alright, what's in this room? Nothing in this room. Weird. Oh, is this where the chest was? The door up here. I think this is where the chest was. I knew it. I knew I was coming to get you, chest. Celestial bomb. It's in this door. It's time for me to get abnormally lost in this place. Underground graveyard. Ooh, there's mist and a coffin. Coffin with a fleur-de-lis on it. Why would they put that there? I guess there is a lot of French things around here, so makes sense. I don't want to get close to him, though. So they're going to self-destruct. Now you can't move. Think, think, boom. Purple laser attack. No sense in even doing anything with this turn. Yeah, just go way over here. It's cool. Tactical victory. Oh, it's resistant to wind. Fortunately, its move speed is literally nothing. Out of here. That's showing those self-destructs. Who's the boss? No treasure chest in this? It's an underground graveyard. There's supposed to be treasure everywhere. And not just random dudes for me to beat up. Granted, random dudes to beat up is useful, in a way. Gratuitous amounts of overkill. Oh, there's two directions I can go. A monster back there. I go this way. Oh. No, I missed. Ah, I'm terrible. My super move, rocket launcher. Totally necessary. Who needs any other form of combat when you have rocket launcher? What? What? You like rocket launcher just as much as me, huh? This guy doesn't know the value of rocket launcher. He's just got a little crossbow. Wonder what Olivier's special move is? Oh, just wait. It's great. It really is. I mean, I'm sure the characters in this game have multiples too, but all the ones in Sky have at least two. His are both great. The second one's way better, though. Oh, Mimic Chest. Oh, it's more of these guys. He still hurts your head. Maybe he'll grow on you. I don't know. It's funnier when Mueller's around, because then it's like a Pinky in the Brain moment at that point. What were these guys weak to? Mirage and Time. We'll cast Time magic on them. Need something to balance them out. I think that's Mueller's entire... I said Bueller. Why did I say Bueller? You know what I meant. I think that's Mueller's entire point in the story. Evil Eye. No, don't do that! Why does this thing get Evil Eye? It doesn't have a head. I'm supposed to be the one using delay on you, not the other way around. You're cheating when you use the overpowered thing on me. Oh, they resisted all of that. Lovely. Alright, we'll do this the old-fashioned way. Good old-fashioned smackdown. Rocket launcher! Now for my boy Lloyd to lay the smackdown. And gain a level. Bunch of people gain a level. Iron shoes obtained. 40 move or 40 defense, 1 move. We'll give that to her. Oh. I don't want to fight that. I don't really want to fight that either. Open the chest. Let's go bomb. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Alright. We explored this side of the room. Check over here. Another staircase up. And a very large coffin with fleur-de-lis. Room of prayer. There's a switch here. Operate it? Yes. Always press the big red button. You never know when it will cause everything to explode. Oh, it's part of a puzzle. Oh. And the staircase lets me go back down when I'm done. Got it. That must be where I'm trying to get to. And there'll be another path when I go down the other way. Gotcha. Okay, I figured the entire dungeon out just like that. Also, there are enemies in this room now. Okay, let's save, because it looks like I've gotten half of the dungeon. I don't know what this thing is. Fairy Step. I'll be able to see its weaknesses in a moment. It seems to be really weak anyway. 900 health, it's weak to space. I don't have any offensive space magic. I didn't check if it was immune to delay, so I'm gonna try it. Mini bullets. It's not immune to delay, so it never gets a turn. Illy leveled up. Everybody's 30 now. There's a chest back there, but I don't want to... Hey, it's one of those blobs that Kevin had to fight at the end of third. These things come straight from hell. So there must be some connection to hell in this dungeon. Fish darts obtained. Yeah, they came straight from hell and went straight back to hell, courtesy of group attack. There's a lot of doors in this room. This game really is turning into third. Look at all these doors. Okay, there's nothing in this room. What? Do I have to fight it? I have to fight it. Okay, well, it's just gonna die to the big group attack anyway. Let's open to just grab the chest and run. That's okay. We'll give it the smackdown. Dark Hot Pot Courage obtained. Alright, that doesn't sound like something that I want to eat, but alright. Go in the door. There's another guy. Can't open the chest without killing him. Big boy damage attack. Bomb rice obtained. It also sounds like something I don't want to eat. Okay, there's stairs down and stairs up. Up is where I need to go to get to the switch, so I need to go... Oh, look at this creepy looking... What the... Is that like a cat monster with a little hammer? It's a little cat monster with a hammer, and then it's a Magic Koopa from Mario Brothers. What is going on here? Valgem. Guide of the underworld that prowls dark valleys, sings gloomy songs that award death to their listeners. Weak to mirage, not immune to turn delay, neither is this. Magic hammer. Hammer pack, ill-willed, small monster causes various status abnormalities wielding its hammer. Weak to space. Oh! What? What was that? What just happened? What? I don't even know what just happened. The thing died and it was just like, now my head's gonna come up out of the ground and scream at you and Randy's dying too. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. Like, this thing does like a disco head when it dies. Like, look at this. What is this? It's like, don't look at the disco head. You'll die instantly. What in the world? The evil disco head of death. Maybe that's what got Elvis. The door over here. Treasure chest. Action 3. That might be worth putting on. He doesn't have an upgraded slot for it. It does need an upgraded slot. She's already using one. He doesn't have an upgraded slot. She has an upgraded slot. I can move this. Put action 3 in. Over here can be shield too. Alright, got that. Does that grant her any additional abilities? Oh! Oh, she got Shadow Apocrypha. Okay. We found something fair and balanced to use in the next fight. Truly, this will be the most fair way to win. This looks too much like I'm going the right way and I should have went the other way last time. Oh, these things are weak. They're just gonna die to the big group attack. I don't know if they're all in range of it, though. Oh yeah, they are. Okay. Any particular reason you're not just waiting on me to help you with that?
I got it.
Okay. Sounds like you got it. They could probably hear you banging up those stairs one, like, an entire state over. Not the point. Ooh. The Temple of Moon Garden. Extra levels of fancy. Oh, check out this Pegasus-looking dolphin. Is that seriously a unicorn mixed with a dolphin that flies in the air? What? What fresh hell is this? Am I hallucinating this? That is what that is, right? It's called Nightmare. Huh. Yeah. It's a flying unicorn with a dolphin tail. I'm gonna show it a nightmare. Here's a nightmare. Oh, damn. Oh, damn, that's badass. I like that. That is badass. Great, it's a maze. That's what I wanted. I love mazes. Something hidden back here. Feels like there should be. There isn't. Oh, what is that thing? Wisp. Smack it. Got him. These are giving a lot of XP, actually. Open the chest. EP cut 3 obtained. Anybody able to use that? She could use that. She could use it. Feel like she should. We're going to put EP cut 3 here and EP 2 here. And that grants her dark matter. She has a space attack now. That's good. And Galleon Tower. But she has all the higher element attacks now. Oh, and A Reflex. And Lunar Craze, even though I don't know how useful that's going to be. She just got all the spells now. She's just the ultimate spellcaster. She's got everything. Oh, there's a chest over here. Celestial Bomb. Good, I need those. Oh, don't notice me. There's a door over there. Oh, so I accidentally did go the correct direction. I wonder what those other ways had then. Now I have to go back. I can't just end the dungeon now. I have to go back. There's stuff to explore. There's stuff I didn't do. I have to go back. Also, when did she get all her mana back? I didn't think she leveled up in that, but I guess so. Did she level up? No? Where'd she get her mana back? Yeah, I didn't go this way before. The gate is locked. Unlock it. Run. Oh, it's the side entrance. Okay, it's a shortcut. Not sure why I need a shortcut here. Oh, there's a mimic chest up there, but I can't get to it. I bet you I get to it from the other direction. There's a chest down here too. EP charge 2. Where's it going? I can't see it. Camera, please. Alright, I know not to get next to it because giant disco skull of auto death will pop up. So you just back off. It didn't auto die. Okay. Wait, where was I going? Going in here, right? It's the pathway out, and then I go up this door. And this staircase is the one I didn't go up. Oh, wow, I whiffed. Okay. It's okay, you're just getting insta-death. Or not. Guess they're immune to that. Poison. It's okay, I got something for you, Poison, right here. Giant purple sword from hell. Did a lot of damage. I think those guys were weak against time anyway, so. Bet this door is where that mimic chest was, isn't it? Yeah, I'm good at video games. Monsters appeared. Boy, it's like I knew that was gonna happen. Wow, that's a lot of them. Could you not? Giant freaking laser. Now for some disco skull. Oh man, it's a rave in here now. What the hell kind of language was that? Burned to death, whatever it was. It was cursing at me. Disco skull. Black suit obtained. Fancy. 90 defense, that's all it gives is 90 defense. Doesn't seem that great then. You have to lose art defense to get it. I don't think I'd use it. I think I'd rather have the art defense. Alright, I believe with that there's everything that I needed to do in this dungeon. Up until figuring out the puzzle. So with that, we'll move on. Save the game. Ooh, healing station. Know what that means? Healing station means there's gonna be a boss battle. The most epic of battle. Here comes the hype. Who's it gonna be? That's creepy looking. I'm genuinely creeped out by that. This is, how to put it, sure feels abnormal around here. Why is such a place on the backside of the chapel? Good point. It feels too bizarre to be a Septian church ruin. What is the meaning behind the pattern on the floor there? It resembles the shape of an eye. What's wrong, Tio? Did you notice something? There's a good chance that this place is some kind of ritual chamber. An ominous place for offering live sacrifices. Live sacrifices? Yes, the dark red stains are probably leftover clots of blood. I won't know for sure unless I conduct a composition analysis. That's some bone-chilling discussion. Why does such a place exist in the ruins of a Septian church? Oh no, not the bell again. What is it this time? Oh, snap. This thing is a demon? I sense enormous spiritual pressure coming from it. Oh, what is this, bleach? Hey now, we ain't church's exorcists, you know? We got a new boss battle theme, too. Oh, this is a freaking jam. You brought the hype. Massive hype. Oh man, this music's giving me chills over here. This is the hype. God, that thing's got a lot of health. Archdemon. Dream demon that lusts for people's conscience. A single swing of its destructive claws puts fear into enemies. Immune to just about everything. Immune to wind. Or no, immune to water. Weak to space. Sudowoodo. Statue full of malice, solidly made of hard materials and releases fire from its mouth. Can't be AT delayed, but I can stat down it. Weak to time. Super healing. Demon Claw. Ooh, knocked him straight across the room. That thing's charging up. It's gonna shoot some fire. Priest Bullet. Shadow Apocrypha. What better way to fight a demon than a giant demon sword? Killed his ads. Crafts aren't going to do anything to it. Not a whole lot that she can do. Time for some rockets! Wow, 2,500 is pretty good. Oh, I have to aim this? That's kind of weird. Called for help. Another one. Demon Claw. He immediately got another turn. That put poison on, too. Resisted the effect. Can't quite hit them both. Wait, can the grenade hit in the middle? No, it's targeted. It's charging up again. I missed. Oh, good. It used a critical turn to call for help. That's good. I'm fine with that. It's a decent outcome. And they're in range of each other. Super healing. Don't do that. Our team is preparing to use arts. Get in there. Tiger charge. And now, more rockets. I really should have interrupted his spell, but Lloyd's getting another turn, so it shouldn't matter. I don't want to see what spell it's casting. I hope it dies already. Yeah, that got him. Beat him up good. Well, hello. You missed the boss fight. You're supposed to be here for the boss fight.
Man, I'm sorry. It's just the day has sucked enough. I don't want to see you just sit here.
Oh. But I beat it.
Eventually.
You're right, it did have a lot of health. Those health sponges. Too strong. Somehow managed to fend it off. What was that thing just now? Looks like a demon described in the church's testaments. Whether or not it's the real thing, it sure exerted horrendous amount of spiritual pressure. I swear, this use of the term spiritual pressure just makes me think that I'm actually playing Bleach and not Kiseki. Yeah, health sponge. That's really what it was. I mean, it didn't do a whole lot of anything. Just smacked me around a couple times and let me beat it up for like 70 turns. Spirits, skeletons, monsters, and now out with them demons? What's up with this ruin, man? Based on our current position, the bell is probably right above here. Let's go take a look. Right. The little icon on the ground disappeared. That was right here. Spiritual pressure sounds like they're forcing you to join religion. Yeah. Yeah, there was a little yellow icon on the ground right here before the fight. Temple of Moon Roof. You know how these JRPGs are with secret bosses after the one boss, so I'm just gonna save the game again just in case. What is going on with this bell? This sound, the bell is resonating? Could it be? This resonating sound could be the cause behind the creation of the field. Nani? Yes, field. That's what she said. I can't determine the exact mechanism. But I can feel that this bell is essentially the center where a kind of force field covering the ruin is stemming from. In other words, if we can somehow stop the resonation, perhaps something might be fixed, right? What do you think, Sergeant? Should we try stopping the resonation? Yes, let's. Mr. Lloyd, Mr. Randy, please lend me a hand. Let's hold down the bell at the same time. Roger that.
Okay. And this one gets it. I don't think it's...
I think it worked. Something feels trippy. Fog is gone. Yeah, and the blue sky returned. The force field covering the ruin also seems to have disappeared. Even inside. Might have been some changing, right? Let's head back inside and take a look. This room looks the same. I have no need to use that. I'm already at full health. Other than the lack of demons, I don't see anything different. It says the sunlight is reaching down here. Seems that the presence of monsters is gone. Let's try going down. Influence of time, space, and mirage elements is no longer present. Seems like the place is reverting back to its normal dimension now. Not sure. Used to have 1 billion of them, and then...
Yeah. Bobby pins, wrong kind.
Yeah, it's not the kind of pin that you're looking for. Yeah, I don't know. Check the table over there? Anyway. I see, but just what kind of trick is at play here? There must be a reason behind the resonance from that bell. That's something beyond my scope. However, there's a very high possibility that the bell is some kind of artifact. The remnants of the ancient Zemuria civilization that existed 1,200 years ago. They seem to hold mysterious powers and are thus under strict control by the church. Yeah, you hear stories on those from time to time, like an aristocrat somewhere hid an artifact with a fearsome power, which was subsequently confiscated by the church following an investigation or something. Things like that exist, huh? Never heard of them either. It's impossible to conduct an analysis on them using the current technologies. In that regard, it's unlikely that an average person would know much about them. In any case, I think we've collected enough information on this ruin. It might be a good idea to hand in a report and request help from specialists to conduct further investigations. Yeah, just call Kevin up, he'll handle it. Well, it's an appropriate approach. Well then, can we call an end to the ruin investigation then? Everyone, thank you so much for your help. The ruin investigation mission has been completed. Oh, I thought it was going to be fade to black back in town. It's a nice shot, though. I like the camera angle here. Oh, you got a bird up there, too. Bird. Bird. Honestly, I didn't get the feeling that they were alive. Good job, everyone. Even so, what was with that bell? There's monsters, too. The tower was a mysterious location, too, but this temple was even more so. Behind the chapel, there was that weird ritual chamber, huh? Honestly, I think it was a little too ominous to be the ruins of a church. 500 years ago, I wonder just what happened here. We should leave that question to the experts and get out of here already. I feel like this place had 10 times as many stairs as the theme park haunted house. That's right. Shall we return to the place we parked the vehicle? Yeah, let's do that. Need a brief second to get a coat. It's very cold here. Perhaps I should have put up the little be right back notice. That's okay. We have the coat. And now I will not freeze to death. Okay, well the car's still there. That's good. Nobody stole the military vehicle. Now then, what are you going to do now? I've still got some time left. Shall I take you guys somewhere? Since you're here, I think we'll take you up on your offer. Uh-oh. Secret emergency. It's the cops! Where might you all be right now? We're in the tunnel in the middle of Maine's mountain path. Truth is, we just finished investigating the ruins with your sister, but... Ah, yes, I heard about that from her. Were you able to complete your investigation safely? Yeah, for now, anyway. Do you have business with your sister? If so, I'll put her on. You're mistaken. If that was the case, I would have called her Enigma. Truth is, someone is asking to question you guys. Questioning from a citizen? No, it's from the mayor of Mainz. Seems there's something he has to consult with you about. It's quite unusual. Did he tell you about the contents? I understand that among the people of Mainz, there's someone that visited Crossbell City and hasn't returned for several days. It seems the consultation's about that. A little worried about that. Understood. So we're close to Mainz already. We'll pay its mayor a visit right away. Seems your sister can give us a ride there. Please don't hold back. Work her to the bone. I'll contact the mayor and let him know you're coming. What's that from Fran? Yeah, she called to tell us about support section work, though. Fade to black, everything's explained. So it's a request from Maine's town mayor Bixen. Someone who visited the city and hasn't been back for several days? It's very close to here. It seems it's quicker if we head straight there. Alright then, Sergeant, can you take us to Maine's? Certainly. Driving down the road. Cat. Cat. Alright, we're here. As expected, we arrived in a flash. Let's hurry and ask the town mayor for the details. If I remember correctly, it was the house at the end of this street. Excuse us, it's the cops. Oh, I've been waiting for you guys. Sorry you had to come all this way. Honestly, I wanted to go see you guys, but no, we were close by on other work, so we took the opportunity. And we asked you to explain the job. I see, so that miner Mr. Gantz went to Crossbell City 2 weeks ago and hasn't been back since. That's right. He's a huge gambling fan, so much that they say he went to Crossbell's Entertainment District Casino on every weekend, but he hasn't contacted us or returned for 2 whole weeks. Everyone's wondering if something's happening to him. That is certainly worrying. He may have gotten involved in some incident, or possibly there's a reason he can't return. I hope he at least hasn't been attacked by the monsters that appear outside of the city. By the way, isn't it possible that Miner has made a killing at gambling? If that's the case, he'd now be at Michelin making merry with women or something. No, he isn't you see. Randy! But that's certainly a possibility. Sorry to say, but I don't think that's possible. May I ask why? Though he loves gambling, is he normally quite serious? He's hardly a serious person, but when it comes to gambling, though he loves it, he's terrible at it. Because he has no luck or intuition, he comes home almost every time he'll drive all of his mirror. I see. If it comes down to a lottery, he could hit it big, but in case of gambling with a lack of real skills, it'll hardly bring him a killing. Then he could have taken out a loan and run off without paying it back. That's a possibility too. Actually, even we suspected something like that happened. If that were the case, I think we would have heard from him by now. Leave this matter to us. For now, we'll start at the casino and ask at places Mr. Gantz could have visited. I'll leave the matter to you. If you learn something, could I please have you contact my house via phone? Allow me to take down the number. Oh, but it's nighttime. Already evening, huh? I think it's about time we head back to Crossville. That's right, we have more information to gather before the day is done. Miss Noel, can we count on you? Yes, with pleasure. Let's return to my vehicle. Having a personal chauffeur is fun. Thank you very much for today. I'll absolutely return this favor before long. You're exaggerating. You made us go through quite an interesting experience. About the temple. For the time being, I guess it would be better to try and consult the Crossbell Cathedral. If it's related to an artifact, there's nothing else we can do. I'll consult with the Vice Commander and we'll try and think of how to deal with the circumstance. Yes, at the very least, I want to visit the casino. In the case Guardian Force has got information of that kind, could you contact us? Mr. Gantz from the mining village, right? Although if you'll excuse me, thank you for your hard work, everyone. Well then, we don't have time, so should we go to the casino now? We must gather information about that miner, Mr. Gantz. Randy's all excited, he knows the place. It's time for the casino nightlife to begin. Oh, then let's inquire about that miner while playing adequately. Well, that's a no. Aren't even undercover agents, so I think there's no need to play at all. Let's ask the employees and the customers. Maybe we can figure out something about Mr. Gantz's circumstances. Yeah, got it. Mr. Gantz? In that case, I think you should ask the owner. He often talks in the rest area. Oh, everyone, have you come to play together with Randy? No, actually. I only want to ask you something. Missing? Haha, that's absurd. You came today to play here and made a killing. Oh, so that was what happened. Hey now, owner, you hitting the wrong person, eh? Who we're looking for is a miner from Mainz who's got no luck nor intuition. Obviously you're talking about him. 2 weeks ago, maybe? I thought it had been a while since the last time I saw him, and he'd become so strong, like you were a different person. Thanks to him, my dealers are on a losing streak. He swept away 5 million Mira from us. Holy crap! 5 million? It's quite a large sum of money. Hey now, no way. It's not that he's cheating somehow, huh? We're pros. If cheating's involved, we notice it. At any rate, above displaying an abnormal intuition, he's got an incredible good luck. We'd like to know too what in the world has happened to him. Seems a whole different story from what we heard from the chief. Excuse me, owner, it appears Mr. Gantz has never returned to Mine Village, Mainz. You know where he's staying? Yeah, about that. He's sojourning every day in a hotel, which is very close. If I remember correctly, it should be the deluxe room on the top floor. That high-class hotel deluxe room? How much of a millionaire is he? However, unexpectedly, we found him out immediately. Yeah, let's try visiting him at once. Okay, well. Take enough shots, you gotta hit something sometime, right? It's already nightfall. We need to go speak to Mr. Gantz. Yes, let's head over to that hotel. The deluxe room should be on the top floor. Hitting the jackpot in the casino, then living in a luxurious hotel afterwards. Damn, that makes me real jealous. That's not the problem here, Mr. Randy. Oh, Mr. Randy. Long time no see. It's been a while. The hell are you people? Excuse us, we're the cops. You must be Mr. Gantz from Mainz? Huh, that's right. Haven't I met you cops from somewhere? Isn't this person the miner who was attacked by the war dogs back then? It's that one. Yeah, there was such a thing. I remember now, you're definitely the cop kids from back then. So what do you want from me? We were asked by the mayor of Mainz to look for your whereabouts. Mayor's looking for me? For what? The 2 weeks you've been here, you never bothered contacting anybody, did you? Everyone thought you've gone missing and worried about you. That's why we received a request to look for you. Okay, well you found me, so it's all good. Whatever the case, I ain't planning to go back to Mainz no more. Is that so? For what reason? Ain't it obvious? I have the skill of a genius gambler. And it ain't just my skill and intuition, Lady Luck is my bitch too. Who the hell would want to go back to that rural town and dig them pathetic holes? Hey now, you sure about this? Everyone's concerned, at least you can do is get in touch with the mayor. Shut up, don't tell me what to do. One more round of victory and maybe I'll be off to Michelin. Yo girls, I'll take y'all to the theme park this weekend. Pick whatever you like from them jewelry shops and boutiques. The bill's on me. Ah, seriously? Yeah, this dude's a loser. This guy's beyond help. He's too full of himself. It's a shame, but we have to inform the mayor about the situation here regardless. It isn't really appropriate for us to convince him to go back. His own will, after all. Boy, did you notice something? A little. A weekend gambler who was a clumsy amateur with no luck or intuition originally somehow started scoring consecutive wins all of a sudden. This doesn't add up no matter how I think about it. Sure is strange. Nevertheless, I want him to teach me the secret behind his winning streaks. I heard you're pretty skillful when it comes to gambling, Randy. That's when I'm doing well, but there's no way I can win 2 weeks straight with a gain of 500,000 mirror. I thought they said 5 million. Might be possible if the gambler's as skillful as Jack. That's just a fictional character. What, you guys are still lingering around here? Oh, take it down a notch or two, sweetheart. By the way, there's something I'd like to ask you two. It's about that Gantz guy. What is it, something to do with crimes? Nah, nothing like that. Just curious, was he always acting like he did just now? Even if he had a few drinks earlier, his rude attitude was too much to take on. It's true he wasn't cocky when he first started, but as time went on he became more and more arrogant. We're just escorts, so we don't really mind. So with that attitude of his, he wasn't due to alcohol consumption alone. That aside, he's really something. It's like he could see through the cards laid down. He must have an ultra-sharp sense. He's able to correctly predict the number on the roulette, too, as if he could read the dealer's mind. It's pretty impressive. Sounds more like a supernatural power than an ultra-sharp sense. Why hasn't such power awakened in my body yet? Pretty much all we know about Mr. Gantz. Are we good now? Yeah, thanks. I'll see you cuties at the club when I get some time off. Won't keep my hopes up, but I'll be waiting. In any case, we should probably contact the mayor. Yeah, you're right. Vixen speaking. It's the cops. Oh, it's you. Were you able to find any lead? About that. Can't believe such a thing happened. That Gantz scored big by gambling and is now living in a high-class hotel. We couldn't convince him to bring him back. Least we could do is report to you. You've done more than enough. If this is what happened, I'll come tomorrow and talk to him directly. Thank you so much for everything. If there's anything else we can be of assistance, please don't hesitate to contact us again. We'll try our best to help you. I'll rely on you guys when the time comes. He seemed to also be surprised. He said he'll be coming to Crossbell tomorrow to speak to Gantz in person. It's probably best for someone close to that dude to handle the conversation. You fell silent a while ago. Is there something that's bothering you? No, it's just a lot happened today. I'm feeling a little tired. Considering we also did the ruin investigation earlier. Already nightfall, we should head back to the sports section. Kia's also waiting for us. I feel all my fatigue blown away when I see Kia smile. Oh, that's over-exaggerating, although I can certainly relate. Talk about a group of overindulgent parents. Let's hurry back so we can see our kiddo. Oop, that's not... That's the stairs. Can't fast travel. Lots of cutscenes have happened. Let's get a save in. Ah, you're back. You're always full of energy, Kia. He is full of energy. You're late. Were you busy with work? More or less. Well, because today we used a car to move, we could survive in a certain sense. Hey, Tio. You have a somewhat tired face. Are you all fine? Yeah, I'm alright. After seeing your face, Kia, I regained my energy. Since Kia is full of energy, she'll share it with Tio. That stuff sure seems to be effective. Maybe more than a wonder drug. Thank you, Kia. I feel recharged. I see. Now that I think about it, hasn't the chief come home yet? The chief, he's in the room over there. A guest came before and he seems to be talking with him. A guest? That's rare at this hour. What kind of person is he? An old man with a beard. He looks like a bear. Guess the chief called him a lawyer? Ah, Mr. Grimwood. Unusual at such an hour. Would be better for us to greet him. I'll leave it to you since I'm on dinner duty. I could switch with you. No, the pre-cooking's already done. Kia, please wait a little more for dinner. In that case, Kia will help too. Well, then I'll be counting on you. Excuse us. Oh, you're late, eh? Sorry to intrude. It really was Mr. Grimwood. It's unusual to visit us. Had some things I wanted to ask Sergey. Since I even had other business, I had an opportunity to come here. Yeah, to be frank, it's about Kia's identity. Did you figure something out? No, unfortunately. Seems a request was made to the guild too, but I, relying on Sergey, searched for another possibility. Fortunately, no, I should say I'm happy to have found that possibility to be absent. Another possibility? It's a story of several years ago. There were incidents one after the other of children being kidnapped, mainly in the Calvard Republic. I'll omit the details, but it was quite a huge incident, so it was decided to put together an international investigative organization due to the amount of victims not only in Calvard, but also in all the neighboring countries. Through this international investigation, each country, army, police organizations, and the Bracer Guild cooperated. It's the first time I've heard about it. This is quite unknown. Does that mean it was such a serious incident? Eventually, the incident was solved. Since its contents were so serious, in the end it was treated as top secret. I had to do with it by accident as a civil advisor. Wait a moment. Maybe there's a possibility that Kia could be a victim of this incident that happened so many years ago? Thinking the same, I tried looking at the records of back then again. In the end, I couldn't find any children who correspond to Kia. Even those responsible for the incident were almost all arrested or they ruined themselves. I came to formally report to Sergey what I found. I feel a little relieved, but to think such an incident happened. I would have talked about that incident to you in any case. It's just that in the end, we're back at square one about Kia. Isn't it alright? We just have to look after her until we find a relative. For the time being, she should be sheltered here. It's just that in case we won't really find a relative, we should also think to entrust her to foster parents or to a church institution. It means you need to take into consideration even such a case. Taking charge of a child and raising it, it's not something that can be done with a half-assed preparedness, no matter how adorable the kid is. It's not the same as to take custody of a kitten. Sorry, I told you some grave things. By the way, you seem to have just returned from duty. Should have a report to you, so it's time to excuse myself. Truth is, there's a matter we thought if it was the case to consult with you about it. Oh, with me? Thing is... See, such a thing happened, huh? Indeed, a support section-like job, right? In the end, since there was no incident, we didn't persuade him, but should it have been better to have persuaded him to return back to town? That's complicated. In case of a bracer, he would have entered even while on the job to convince or negotiate. In case policemen did that, there could have been even the possibility of turning into a civil dispute. It's quite the difficult demarcation line. It's like we thought then. He was an old enough adult, so he probably thought it was none of our business. If he had been a brat, we could have spanked him and brought him home. Genius like gambling skill and luck and intuition like he was a different person? Mr. Grimwood, do you have some idea? Could have been a coincidence, but recently I just happened to hear about two similar stories. Don't tell me there's someone else who struck it rich by gambling. No, it's not that. Stories I heard are about a certain securities company, professional stock trader, and the manager of a trading company. They both sustained heavy losses and were deeply in trouble, but it seems in the last few days they had a wonderful increase in their business performances that I almost didn't believe my ears. Especially the professional stock trader. Seems he bought and sold stocks with luck and intuition like he could really see the future. Where did you hear this story? Obviously, it's only a coincidence. Just that according to what I've heard, their attitude even became plainly arrogant. It ended up piquing my interest a little. Mr. Grimwood, do you know detailed information about those two's backgrounds? If you're interested, I can research them immediately. You want to make sure just in case? If possible. Beef, are you worried about something? When you're in this trade, there's nothing better than a lot of information. It's just that. My elder brother said it too, that the decisive factors of an investigation are intuition and information gathered by foot. Well then, I'll be excusing myself now. You two, if you have something bothering you, come to consult with me anytime. I help as much as I can. When that time comes, please take care of us. Okay, weird things are happening. Meanwhile, at the Japanese Legion of Doom, Ravash's illegal routes were restored? Yes. Over the past week, 3 routes we destroyed were reorganized. Though we tried to obstruct them, resistance was fiercer than anticipated. It's funny, though I don't think they have power to spare just to take back routes. Did their manager take part in these actions? No, in fact, Killing Bear was not seen there, and it seemed to be subordinate members. Also, they hadn't any war dogs with them. Their small numbers seemed to be on the level of a small army. This is getting more and more strange. If it was a battle of members one-on-one, we should have been on top. They bring out those Rhineford-made heavy machine guns? Yeah, it seemed they brought those with them too, but there's a report their battle power itself was greatly elevated. At present, it seems that President Marconi is desperately trying to appease the chairman's rage. There are no reports of new Jaeger units being employed, and no reports of large-scale battle exercises. Very interesting indeed. Are you saying they acquired a trump card that's unknown to us? It's no mistake. Comparing theirs to ours, it seems like it's no ordinary trump card. Like Master Yin, it may be a joker that can flip the situation in an instant. What on earth could it be? Oh, machine gun fire. Speak of the devil, huh? Got a huge problem. We're being attacked by a group clad in black thought to be affiliated with Ravash. Approximately 10 of them. Killing Bear's not present. It's only a mere 10 of them. Turn the tables on them. Don't worry about the police. In self-defense, anything goes. The assailant's fighting strength isn't normal. They're brandishing heavy machine guns with one hand. Oh man, it's Doom Guy. There's 10 Doom Guys in here. Broken through the first floor. I think it's only a matter of time before they arrive here. Master Yin were here then. Yada yada. Seems I can't pretend to be an intellectual in this case. Master Cow, you can't mean. We're heading out, Lao. Relying on Yin for something at this level will be a stain on the Heiwi name. Let's show them the power of those who rule over the Eastern District. Aw, shit's heating up. Shit's heating up heavy. That's surprising. Was it really Kia who made these sunny side up fried eggs? Her technique is so good I was unintentionally gawking. Nice fried eggs with runny yolk. The bacon is also crispy. I can't criticize anything. Even when yesterday she helped me with the white stew, she was considerably skilled. Couldn't you have cooking experience like we thought? Somehow my hands just moved on their own. It's true that cooking is something you master through personal experience, but even the fact that she's so good at her age is amazing. Hey, Tio, are you alright today? I can see your face colors don't look bad. Shouldn't it be better for you to take it easy and rest? No, I'm fine. Even yesterday I could rest earlier than usual. We don't even have urgent jobs, so we could look at your condition how your condition is for a little. Ah, speak of the devil. It's the cops. Oh boy, I know that already. Where are you? What are you doing? Jonah? Isn't it unusual for a night owl like you to be awake so early? That isn't it obvious I've stayed up all night? Enough, who cares about that stuff? From how you sound, it seems you don't know anything at all, right? Don't know what? Ah, the great Jonah will tell you this is a big service in the dead of yesterday's night. As for the date, should I say today? It appears the Heiwi office has been raided. What'd you say? Seems those from the Heiwi managed only to defend. There were also some serious damage. Who assaulted them should be the Ravash guys, without a doubt. Thank you, Jonah. I appreciate you provided us this information. You can repay me in some way next time. Ha! Mr. J, good work. Good work. Well, thanks for stopping by, man. It's from Jonah. Seems an unexpected thing happened. Seriously? Though it's in the dead of night to do such a thing in a city area. If that's true, the First Division should already be on the case. If it bothers you, go, but only after you finish eating. Thanks, Dad. Tio, is it fine for you? Yeah, no problem. Let's head to the waterfront area after we finish breakfast. There's nothing to report. Waterfront. Wow, the building looks tore up even from here. This is traces of the raid, isn't it? Sure looks like traces of the use of a usual heavy machine gun. Would have been better if they didn't use explosives, but... Hey, if it isn't Lloyd and friends. France, how's the situation? We heard the story earlier and rushed over. Even I don't know. Only in the middle of last night it looks like guns were fired. Mr. Dudley and the others are conducting an investigation. As expected, it looks like the First Division has seized the initiative. That's their usual footwork. We too would like to hear from Heiwi, but can you let us go in? I guess it is. I was told to not let past common citizens. Go deceive Mr. Dudley for me. Mr. Cal, sorry to intrude like this today. If possible, if you could tell us additional details, we could cooperate with you as well. You had to pardon me, after all, it was so late at night. I haven't the slightest idea about who the assailants were and why they targeted this company. Even so, it seems a considerably efficient defensive battle was fought. First and second floors looked horrible, but this room is clean. How in the world did you deal against assailants armed with heavy machine guns? That was troublesome. We ran away from the assailants for the most part. We had many people sent to the hospital. Good grief, what a disaster. If you have my sympathies, then... You guys. Special support section. Mr. Lloyd and everyone else is here too. Excuse us, Mr. Cow. I know you're busy, but can I trouble you to listen for a moment? Yes, I don't mind. Well then, Mr. Dudley, thank you for your inquiry. This irritates me, but I'm leaving that guy to you. I hope you can at least get some information out of him. It's been a while, Mr. Lloyd and everyone. Seems you all did quite well on the last day of the festival, no? You've been informed by Yin, I suppose. We, the cops, aren't attached to the normal investigation system. Knowing that, may we ask your true intentions? Reading out this man's real intentions would be a waste of time, you see. Because we have various things to ask him, I'll get straight to the point this time. Mr. Lloyd, you can be bold every once in a while. Maniacal laughter. As I expected from you, Mr. Lloyd, I had anticipated this. I do not like meaningless exchanges all that much, too. If it's a question within the limits I can answer, I'll tell you everything I know. I want to ask you about the 3 following points. Regarding last night's assailants, is there no mistake it's Ravash? Is there a possibility a completely unrelated group would come to attack? First, I doubt that possibility. Lau, please answer. Though the assailants were masked and their true identities hidden, there should be no mistake it was Ravash. They used the same weapons and most importantly, their actions were reminiscent of Ravash. People like them aren't capable of even simple camouflage. In that case, I don't understand something yet. Here you Heioi members are respectable martial artists. That man there also looks like he has considerable skills, right? On one hand, Ravash are combat pros, each of them are on about the same level as you, right? Despite that, just why did you guys fall so far behind them? That old killing bear man come attack you too? No, it seems the manager of their business didn't participate in the attack. Seems his right-hand man, the former Jaegers, also did not participate. It's likely only Ravash's regular combat-capable personnel. If that's the case, then why? Though the combat techniques used were ordinary, their power and speed were on a whole other level. Easily brandishing heavy machine guns with one hand, they stormed the place with all their might. Thanks to that, they crushed our defenses and gained control even up to the 2nd floor. It wasn't just power and speed, their toughness was also impressive. Because of that, they became able to use a few dangerous techniques. It appears you're a quite skilled expert yourself. Compared to Master Yin, I'm the same as an amateur. I'll be direct, how do you plan to deal with this incident? What am I being asked? If you just think about what kind of organization we are, you shouldn't even need to ask, right? Revenge, isn't it? Please don't say such scandalous things. In the end, we're a for-profit company. I'm just talking about crisis management. If there's a situation that harms our profits, we intend to clear it by the proper methods. Is there something strange about that? Sure is a smooth talker. You count requesting assistance from the main office among those proper methods? Reinforcements from the Heioi main office, huh? You're certainly direct. I have my pride, you know. I have no such plans at this time. Furthermore, depending on the situation, there's a possibility the main office will intervene against my will, but I should be able to stave off direct intervention at least for a little while. Either way, because we don't understand Ravash's current situation, we have no way to deal with them too. We're having them investigated by our most reliable and cooperative worker, you see. You asked Yin? He's the best for situations like this, right? This isn't directly related to the case in question, but while I'm here, I'll ask you. Do you really not know Kia? Lloyd, that's Kia, you'd say. Is that a person's name or some kind of code? It appears you're serious. Roughly all I know is it's the name of a little girl you took custody of at the auction. And that our collaborator gave you a little piece of advice, too. That room inside there is the exhibit for the 2nd half of the auction. According to information from the Heioi, there seems to be an interesting bomb in there. I think you should confirm that for yourself. A big leather-covered trunk will be exhibited in the 2nd half of the auction. Inside there is packed something that will be like a bomb for Ravash's position. That information reached us via a complicated route. The informant's unknown, though in the end we couldn't grasp its meaning, but on the contrary, that enhanced its credibility. Just to make sure, we asked our collaborator to go check on it. Even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think the true identity of that bomb would be something like that. Persisting and denying all knowledge about it till the last. Assuming temporarily that story's true, regarding that informant, do you have any idea who it might be? Thinking logically, it seems like something a traitor related to the Ravash side would think of. However, considering the skill they use to have the information reach us, it appears they are astute. At any rate, what we know about Miss Kia is just that. You please believe me. Thank you for answering honestly. Are those your only questions? Yes, thank you for answering them. Do you mind if I give HQ the outline of what we discussed? Do as you like. To be honest, the attack this time was a little beyond our expectations, because we should have already known about their battle power, connections, and thought patterns. And with their present conditions, such a bold action is unthinkable. They splendidly upset our expectations. That's why at present I'm extremely excited, because in the latest years it had been so long since things didn't fare as I predicted. Finally, I can wield my ability and intelligence as much as I like. That's the kind of joy I feel right now. Ooh. Unbelievable. Although I do not intend to let the likes of the police ruin my fun. Only to you guys I'll give a special opportunity to be able to present a settlement method before we start moving in full scale. I'll follow your actions with deep interest. Hope they told us various things, but I can't believe they hinted so bluntly at a full-blown dispute. If things continue like this, a shootout will certainly occur, and if they handle it poorly, it'll be in an urban area like this time. On top of that, there's the possibility of reinforcements from the main Heiwi branch. It's looking a lot like imminent military action. Like Cal said, I think we still have time. At any rate, Ravash's raid this time leaves too many points for doubt. Before Heiwi begins to move at full scale, we should investigate various things. Today, too, we should ask around each district? No. As expected this time, shall we make a direct hit on Ravage? Are you serious? It's true we visited there before, but there's that auction matter, too, as you'd expect. Isn't it too reckless? Matter if there was a reconciliation talk, that was only about Kia's matter. However, there's certainly something I'm worried about. It's the movements of that Garcia. Thought we would have fought him many times, but that man's neither a fool nor is he reckless. He gave the impression he has good command and control of his subordinates. If I remember correctly, I learned his name originally when he was the Jaeger's commander. Normally I couldn't think that he'd allow them to do a raid with no meaning. I wonder whether he ordered the raid last night or if it was just his subordinates running wild. That's certainly information I'd like to know. I think we should look for information in the area near Ravashenko. We try going now. Can't be helped, can it? We're only checking around the general area. The danger should be slight, I think. Yeah, save the game. As expected, it looks like there are more guards than usual. What's more, they're angrier than I thought they'd be. Impatient, excited, vigilant, anxious, getting a mess of those emotions. Must be on alert for any retaliation for the Heiwi incident. I give up. In that condition, checking on Garcia's actions is very... Oh, what were you saying about me? Oh. Garcia rushed. Even though he's big, he concealed his presence. It's you guys, huh? Even though something like that happened, you dare to show your faces around here? I won't give you any excuses because our deal with you all only concerns Kia. You understand, then. If you use the deal as a shield and march in here, you're gonna get beaten up. He's a dangerous old man. I understand the reason you guys are sniffing around, however, you won't get a single word from me about that matter. Get lost. Please tell us this one thing. If hypothetically you were to attack an armed enemy stronghold, would you attack from the front, leaving everything to brute strength? As an upstanding Jaeger, I would never adopt such a strategy. I would wait for favorable conditions and seek maximum war gains with minimum casualties. Isn't that right, son of the war god? Don't call me by that name, but certainly that's the style of the Jaegers. Thank you for answering me. What a strange kid, but anyway, don't come in here unprepared, you got that? You guys will seriously die. Somehow the situation's a little strange. They seem tense and somehow it seems their power is growing weaker. Saying that would have been dangerous, I didn't sense their thirst for blood. Seemed a little tired, I got a feeling like that too. Wonder what in the world happened. It's not like him to make such a face. You want to know the reason? Hey look, it's you to save the day again. You know everything. You have a knack for appearing in unexpected places, don't you? That's the soul of a reporter. Let's do our usual give and take, shall we? I'll be waiting at that dad's bar. What do we do? Well, if it's just listening, we'll hear her, so it's important to be careful not to say too much. It never works that way, guys. Never works. Oh, it's sudden, but could you tell me what you know about the Haoi raid incident? You've heard about many things from Mr. Cow at the office, right? Rather, how do you know we visited them? Well, I've heard first in the morning when I tried to request data about Mr. Cow that Dudley showed up, you see. I was pondering what was going on, you entered in after. Then Dudley and the others came out scowling, and afterward you came out too with a thoughtful look. Wouldn't it be strange if you hadn't heard about stuff? Either way, I think you know we can't easily disclose information about an investigation. Of course I know that, that's why it's give and take. Don't you want to know information about Mr. Garcia? You're good at making a tasty bait flicker, eh? Also heard many details about that auction too. It said the Ravache made a blunder and they incurred the chairman's displeasure. Don't you want to hear stuff connected with the situation over there? Everything about Mr. Cow is hinted and informal. Please understand this point. I see. It's become a situation worse than I thought, eh? It is as you say. At present, they both seem concerned about not involving the normal citizens, but even so, this incident was too abrupt. No matter if it was in the dead of night, a raid near our news agency, not to mention the world-famous